back, peeps. We are live. Sorry for a late one tonight, but it had to happen. Had to get some stuff done. Had some priorities. Slash, I went and watched Godzilla. So, speaking of Godzilla, kind of worked out for me because, to be honest with you, the guy that I'm talking about tonight could be that dude. A lot of people think that the Raiders jumped up and got Clelin Ferrell too early at number 4. I am not one of those guys. This guy had a hellacious couple years at Clemson. Let me give you a little backstory. My man Clelin Ferrell. Okay. Redshirt his freshman season. Okay, let's talk about that. Massive defensive line there. Been putting guys in the pros the last couple years. He came in the same time DeMarcus Lawrence did, who was real coveted out of high school. But that didn't slow this kid down. I mean, over his 3 years starting 44 games, this guy had 50 tackles for loss, 27 sacks, 51 quarterback hurries in 44 games, guys. That's all behind the line. That's just not talking about regular tackles. That's all behind the line. 27 sacks, 50 tackles for loss, and 51 quarterback hurries. And we're not talking about some bums at quarterback here. We're talking about Lamar Jackson starting for the Ravens, Daniel Jones, who was just drafted in the first round by the Giants, Francois, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts. This dude is all over the place. I love this guy. I'll be dead honest with you. When they moved up to get him, I really think that if the Giants weren't going to be where they were, and I think they probably took Daniel Jones too early, I think they might have went and got Clelin Ferrell at 4 because they needed a guy like this. Right? They need a guy that is going to push the line. Dude has a super high IQ, football IQ. He's just a smart dude. Right? This dude had over 2,100 snaps, all starting, by the way, over those 44 games. The 27 sacks he had is tied for 4th at Clemson with a guy you might have heard, William the Refrigerator Perry. It's a pretty good comparison, actually. That's not my comparison, but it's pretty funny. They both went to Clemson. They both had 27 sacks. Dude, the Fridge was the beast, right? I mean, let's be real here. And this kid is just got a great motor, very strong, very agile, and he holds the corner. To be smart enough to hold the left tackle right there and know what he's doing, dude, this kid's for real. I'm a huge fan of this guy, right? And if you want my honest opinion on who I think he really reminds me of, athlete-wise, who he compares, who he holds the corner, it's got to be JPP, right? Jason Pierre-Paul, very high IQ guy, great athlete. The difference is Jason Pierre-Paul splashed on the scene at USF, and he's kind of a freak athlete. If you ever watched some video of him in college, this dude's doing a couple backflips in a row just to show you that he's a freak athlete. Now, has he made some smart decisions as a pro? I mean, in his off time, it seems like he just keeps hurting himself. But Clelin Ferrell is just a smart kid, great athlete, good push on the front line, causes quarterbacks nightmares in 51 quarterback hurries, right? 27 sacks, 50 tackles for loss. That's just crazy. And that's why the Raiders went to get him. He could be the Khalil Mack that they need. And I know a lot of people don't think that he's going to be huge, but look at those stats. And it's not against some weak linemen, right? Boston College had a good offensive line at the time. The Louisville left tackle starting. The Notre Dame left tackle from the bowl game is starting. The left tackle for Bama, both years that he played them, is going to start in the NFL. One of them already is. These are premier players, and he is embarrassing them. So I think he transitions really well. I think he's going to be a first-day play guy. Obviously, they think so too because they wouldn't have got him at number 4. But, guys, this dude, I like him. I mean, I think that he's going to be one of those guys that might slip down your draft boards because people thought that the Raiders went and got him too high. Go get this dude because he's going to be a solid player for the next, 5-10 years. And I really think that you're going to like what you get out of the guy. I think you're going to get, he could have a 10-sack season this year. I really believe that. I like where he's at with the Raiders. I like that he gets a lot of pressure on the linemen. And I think he's going to get a lot of tackles for loss. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. I love this thing. I love doing IDP 411 with you guys. Sorry it's a late night. I appreciate you. Go check theidptipster.com and follow my boys. Remember, let's go, let's go, let's go.